Wood King Media Police Crimes Report. What the hell is going on? I know this is actually not. Is this being broadcasted or what? If it is, I am Christopher Wood, and congratulations after 6 years of full brain injuring, full brain splitting, holes in my head, tubes in my head. I have floating skull bones, my occipital lobe. My skull has been split into sections again. I have been under serious torture. I get piss and shit going through my head and my face. I have remote neural monitoring being used on me. I have MK Ultra as well. I have two in my head that I never previously had. I was shot August 6, 2019 by XOPP chief or commander. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler. I was at a previous address in Napanee. He went by, waved, black truck pulled up beside him. I found out it to be a cop named Barty. They are both guilty of first degree murder, and I know exactly where he lives and who he is. They're both guilty of first degree premeditated attempted murder. This happened after me talking of OPP, human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money washing out of a charity. Lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, false arrests, kidnapping, sex assaults, medical file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, blacklisting, assuring I get no help, going to OPP to try to get arresting and charging, no luck, justice of the peace, threats, intimidations, accusations, obstructions, having me falsely charged the second time to prevent anything legal on her, first time charged through the hospital and OPP in an attempt to give me a criminal record, which I never previously had, in an attempt to turn their crimes around back onto me, in an attempt to try to get out of what the crimes they're guilty of, and also to try to give me a criminal record once again. I am the end of my bloodline. I have been through serious mutilations, serious tortures. I am losing more of my memories. I am being numbed down. I get air pumping through my head. If anything happens to me, those who are guilty of first degree murder and also mass homicide, because I am the end of my bloodline and my mother was also tortured and killed, and two of my dogs for revenge retaliation. Blair Kane Hardy or Blair Hardy Kane, Bill Wooldridge, aka Bob Cross, and many other alias names, approximately 65 to 70, lives behind law office on Center and Bridge Street in Napanee. Robert Berry lives Bridge Street, Napanee. Laidlaw truck driver. Bert Hustler. Chris B. Tyler Lake. Jason Van Alstyne. Raymond LeBlanc. Harry Hartwick. Dale Hartwick. Tony Hearns. Threats, intimidations, threats, intimidations, obstructions, for forced confinement, for death threats. Chris B, anything happens to me, and you are the one that's guilty of first degree murder, and it will be for odsp fraud. Congratulations to everybody involved on what you've gotten away with, what you will continue to get away with. I say this once again, do not throw my body in a ditch. I know you're blocking this out, and I know you are actually shadow broadcasting it in the background. as well. I know this for a fact. Through Pegasus and through Stingray that you have being used on my phone and my computer, all in an attempt to block out this getting public of the crimes you are guilty of and to avoid arresting and charging and to buy more time to finish this until I am completely brain dead and totally incapacitated, with my skull being split now again into sections and having floating bones. And I have tubes in my head. My skull swells up and blows up now. I get a thick liquid going through my head like hydrogel or something as well. No criminal record or history, no association with any psychological nut wards, AMHS, or anyone else, no doctors or hospitals in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot. You were doing your fucking damage. You were seriously numbing me down, Brad, and the rest of the lowlives using our MK Ultra on me. You were doing serious fucking damage. Ex chief or commander once again. Cop Barty, staff sergeants, Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas. He actually told me one time he could F me, could kill me, could get away with it. Money Bed Family Town Council. He was right. Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Stacy Kingston AMHS mental health worker. Shelley Hafner. Hafner had me kidnapped through a Judge Chappelle May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help. Oh, oh shit. Spencer Mills 14716 and Robert Kane 7224. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, clinics in Addington County General Hospital. File falsifications for discrimination, treatment refusals, and blacklisting. She is the one that assured all of this against me. Lies about drugs I do not do. Lies about being suicidal self-harmer that I am not. Never have been, never will be. I am wood like tree. There is no death in me. That's 100% lie. So when anything happens to me, it will be homicide. There is nothing I can do no matter what is done to me. I have 100% proven full physical identity changes done to me. I could internally prove the very serious damages. Unfortunately, I am medically blacklisted, and this also benefits everybody involved to buy time to get away with this. I'm either going to be mentally incapacitated, brain dead, or completely dead, and that is a fucking fact. This is about ODSP fraud against me as well by crackheads, meth heads for more drug money. They're all sex offenders. They're all drug traffickers and addicts as well. $22,000 to have anybody arrested. Time bought, damage done. And not only is this a life taking, but this is the ending of a bloodline for revenge retaliation. And people better start getting fucking arrested. You're not gonna get away with this one way or another. Even you, Crispy, Hartwicks, Hearns, Lake, Van Alstyne, Bert Hustler, and the rest of the fucking garbage. Blair Hardy Kane, Blair Kane Hardy, and the one known as Bill Wooldridge. You will pay and answer for what you've done to me one way or another, you pieces of shit, and that's not a threat. Legally, you are nothing more than junkie garbage who are taking lives, stealing identities, stealing bloodlines to steal lives for fraud. Congratulations. And no matter what this is blocked out, it's still not gonna change the fact that you are killing an innocent person for drug money, for fraud, and for police revenge. When you commit your crimes, your tortures, your slavery, your homicides, you assure they get covered up. On to the next. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, beware. Families are murdered and missing. When people disappear, it's police. 100% proven, provable. Identity theft and change done to me. Tubes in my head, tubes in my throat that I've shown and proven. Piss and shit damage done to me as well. All provable, and I now share DNA with the cop's brother, and that can be proven as well. And with me being the end of my bloodline, anytime anybody wants to pay to exhume my dad in Desverano, Ontario, I am more than willing to let them do it. Let's finish this and make it public. People better start getting fucking arrested. You are very seriously dangerous. You are threats to society for what you are doing and how you are going about it.